Today I'm back with a brand new movie review for the movie Greenland, starring Gerard, Butler, Morena, Baccarin, and we've got Scott Glenn. This is another one of those disaster films in the vein of 2012, The Day After Tomorrow, Deep Impact, those types of films. Let's find out if it stacks up to those. All right, in this film, it starts with Gerard Butler. We find out he's a structural engineer. He works as kind of an architect, and he goes home that evening to his house. And you notice he doesn't really put the key in. He thinks about ringing the doorbell rather than doing the key. And then you find out that he's basically estranged from his wife. I don't think they're divorced yet. You find out in the film why. I'm not going to reveal that here. But we find out that they have been separated. And he's there because they're having a family gathering with the neighbors. And he should be there. His son is also there and starts talking about how at school they're talking about this meteor that's going to hit the earth. And we get a little glimpse as to what is coming up. Now, when they have the family gathering and they've got the neighbors over, it's not a family gathering, it's kind of a neighborhood gathering. When the neighborhood is over, and there's probably about 6 or 7 families there, they get a text on their phone, Gerard Butler and his wife do, saying they have been selected to basically save humanity. They've kind of been in a lottery, and they have been given the opportunity to go to this bunker in Greenland to basically hunker down while this meteor hits the Earth. One of the meteors is going to be a world killer. I can't remember if it was 9 miles wide or if it was 9 football fields wide. Anyway, it was big enough to destroy the Earth and destroy about 75% of the life on the planet. So they have been selected to go. And this brings us on a journey. And it's a very intimate journey. It is very much about their family. So this is less about the world, more about what this family goes through and what they have to do to get to a safe place. Here's what I'll say about this movie. I think this is the wrong time to release this movie. With everything that's gone on in 2020, I think this is absolutely the wrong time to release this movie. It's very competent in what it does. In fact, out of all of the disaster movies that I've ever seen, this one has the best acting. I believe that these people are a family. I can feel for what they went through. But if I look at the movie as a whole, it's depressing. It's not a happy and uplifting film. And it's not really about what's happening to the rest of the world. It is very much about their family only. And it was competently done. But it was more of an intimate story compared to some of these other disaster films. Not to say that these other disaster films didn't follow specific individuals, but this one was a lot more intimate than I think any one of those were. So as a score, I would have to give this film probably a 6 out of 10, simply because I think it's the wrong time to release it. On a scale of 1 to 10, compared to other disaster films, I'd probably put this up there around, a 7 or an 8. Not much more than 6 because it's not big enough it's not a spectacle film. It's not an action film. That's not what this is about. This is very much about the family trying to get to safety and not so much about the destruction of the world. But there's a little bit of that in there. They really could shelve this movie for 5 or 6 years and still release it, and it would still be relevant to what the story is. I don't think it needed to be released today. It's not something that absolutely had to be put out. So I think it's a swing and a miss on this as far as the film goes. Great acting, great scenes, but not something I would choose to watch at this given time. So there's my review on Greenland. Again, stars Gerard Butler, Morena Baccarin, and Scott Glenn. If you've seen the movie, please let me know your thoughts on the film. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You will be notified as I have new movie reviews go up.